Before the age of high-tech IMAX screens and virtual reality headsets, there was a moment in cinematic history when audiences first reached out instinctively, trying to touch what they saw on screen. That moment was born with the debut of the world's first 3D movie, a revolutionary step in the evolution of film that forever altered how stories were experienced. The year was 1922, and the film was The Power of Love. Premiering at the Ambassador Hotel Theater in Los Angeles on September 27, 1922, The Power of Love made history as the first 3D feature film ever shown to a paying audience. Produced by Harry K. Farrell and shot with a dual-camera, dual-projector system, it used the anaglyph technique, a method that required viewers to wear red and green glasses to perceive depth. At the time, it was nothing short of cinematic wizardry. The plot of The Power of Love was a typical silent-era melodrama, a romantic triangle involving a villainous count, a beautiful young woman, and a heroic suitor. While the story itself may not have endured, the technology behind it did. What made the film truly unique was its interactive element. Audiences could choose one of two endings by closing one eye, allowing them to view either the happy or tragic conclusion based on which lens they looked through. It was a stunning concept, an early hint at the interactive entertainment that would come decades later. Unfortunately, despite its innovation, The Power of Love was not a commercial success and saw limited screenings. It was later re-released in standard 2D format under the title Forbidden Lover, and the original 3D print has since been lost, making it one of the great missing pieces of early film history. Though the 3D revolution didn't immediately take off, The Power of Love planted the seeds. Over the decades, filmmakers would revisit the concept using improved technology. In the 1950s, 3D had a brief golden era with films like House of Wax, 1953, starring Vincent Price, which became the first color 3D feature from a major American studio and helped popularize the format. The idea of immersive visuals was reborn again in the 1980s and then exploded in the 2000s with digital advancements. James Cameron's Avatar, 2009, would later become the highest-grossing 3D film of all time, using state-of-the-art stereoscopic cameras that made audiences feel like they had truly stepped into another world. But none of that would have been possible without the experimental vision of The Power of Love. Even though the original reels are lost to time, its legacy remains, etched into the very fabric of cinematic innovation. That first glimpse of three-dimensional storytelling didn't just show depth on screen, it showed the depth of imagination, daring to push film into a whole new dimension. Today, when audiences put on their 3D glasses and dive into otherworldly adventures, they're participating in a century-old dream that began with a silent film and a pair of colored lenses.